Hello and welcome. I am Young Wolfo, and today I am going to be talking about the 1.5 Minecraft update, better known as the Redstone update. I've been quite excited about this one because of a couple of very new interesting features. I'm going to be spending roughly 3 videos going over these, and this is the first, the hopper. Now I'll talk about this contraption on that wall in a few moments. To begin with, I would like to explain what a hopper does. So let's see, we have an empty chest here. What a hopper does is it will take content from one chest and move it to another place. So we don't need that there just now. So for example, we have a chest here. We'll start with nothing in it. One of the new features in Minecraft is you're now able to attach certain blocks to certain other blocks within an inventory. Now in the past, if you right click on this chest, it would just open the inventory and you wouldn't be able to attach it. It's kind of a pain in the ass when you're wanting to, stick things kind of together. Like say for example I wanted to put this torch down to the side of a chest, like that. It would be very easy to miss it and just end up in inventory. But now, if you hold the shift button, it behaves like this. It places the block on the next available space. So that is very useful and very necessary, because one of these blocks, the hopper, needs to be attached to the chest, like so. So I will hold shift, the crouch button, right click, and that is the hopper now attached to the chest. So what happens is nothing's happening right now because there's nothing in that chest, but if I place these 64 blocks of stone, you'll see they start draining out, and they'll go and sit in the hopper's inventory, and because there's nowhere else for it to go. Now if we place a chest down here, you'll see we've got sort of an assembly line of sorts. We've got the stone coming out of the top chest through the hopper with a 5 block buffer, so you can actually have 5 different types of block in here, and then it ends up in this bottom one. So it's great for dealing with moving objects from one place to another. But there's more to it than this. One more thing that you can do with these is with a redstone signal. So let's see, I'll get a lever, some redstone, and we will take a little block as well. So I don't know exactly how the redstone signals connect. I've not played with this for very long, but let's just say we have a lever here and some redstone here. Oops, just place it there. We need some more stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the redstone signal, powering the hopper, and when you power the hopper, it turns off. So now we're no longer sucking things through until we want to. We have complete control. It's entirely toggleable. Oops. And that's how you control hoppers with redstone. So that's all very simple, very nice. So what are the practical applications? Well, there are some ways you can use hoppers which I have not yet seen in YouTube videos, but I have been playing about with. First of all, we have a chest up here that is absolutely full of stone, and we have a chest up here that is absolutely full of stone. Now, I really want to move all the stone from that chest and that chest to this one, but look, they're all so far away. I mean, a hopper comes down, how the hell can I connect them? Well, in the past you always had to use water channels to move things, but now you can use a hopper. So to begin with, you have to place a hopper on your destination block. So that's where you begin. So we place a hopper on top of that chest, then we hold the shift key and we string the hoppers together, because a hopper can draw a block from any other block with an inventory, and a hopper has an inventory, so they can draw blocks from each other. So we'll do the same thing going this way. I'll not actually connect them until I've got it ready. So connect that, and as you can see, they're starting to drain out. That's happening on both of them. And if you look at any of the hoppers, you'll see one block at any one time because they're being pulled in as fast as they're being pulled out. And this chest is increasing the number of stone it has at a fairly rapid pace. So that's very, very handy. That means that we can have multiple sources being pulled into one place. We could have a series of these hoppers under the dirt acting as pipelines. We could build a working sewage system with these damn things if we felt like it. So yeah. But I hear a question in your minds. You may be asking, but how the hell do we know when our chests are full? Those hoppers are just going to back up. They're going to be full of junk. How will we know? Well, that's when the new Redstone Comparator comes in. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this block has many applications, but the first one that I'm going to talk about, because it's the only one I understand so far, I'll have to burrow down into my lab a little here. You place this facing away from your chest, and you'll see it has a signal coming out of it. That signal is an indicator of how full the chest is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this redstone along here. Let's see, we'll take it up to here. Now, I've already measured this before the video. As you can see right now, the strength reaches around about here. That means that the chest is barely full at all. It's only taken up 2 blocks of its inventory. If I hit the chest, or 4 rather, sorry, not 2. So yeah, very small part of the inventory of the chest is taken up. Now that's going to increase all the way through until the chest is full, and once it's full, then the redstone signal will travel for 15 blocks. You'll see now it's going 3 blocks. A moment ago it was only going 2. Now, what this means is that when the damn thing's full, you can have an indicator that will trigger to let you know. So once that chest becomes full, then this will light up. So what I'm going to do is I will sit and look at this, and then I'll see what happens. I'm going to try and speed up the video so that it's visible. The only thing that's happening right now is these hoppers are filling this chest. It's getting more and more full. So let's see, that should line up. So I will speak to you guys in a moment. Right, well, we're almost there, and we're 1 block away from here. And as I'm sure you can see, I didn't interfere with that in any way. So if we have a look in here, yeah, we're almost full. Now that last one's not going to light up until the very last one of those slots is filled. So here it goes, almost there. As you can see, I'm trying to do it so you can sort of see it happening. Yeah, we're 1 stack away. Just speed up time a moment. And that's us, so you should see it light up any second now, because that's it. Yep, there we go, it's now full. So yeah, this is a very good way of telling when your chest is absolutely full if you have a crazy ore refining system, which is what this thing is. Also, if you're curious what happens when you have 2 chests, I did wonder, when you double the amount of chests, the signal doesn't actually change, it doesn't update, but if we take this away, put it back, you'll see the signal only goes to this point, and that's because these chests are just not full. Now the only way to get 15 blocks of redstone power is from a full chest, and it doesn't matter what size the chest is. So take that away, and we'll have to force a block update, because like I said, it just doesn't do it automatically at this point. Yep, full 15. So yeah, that's how you build an indicator to tell when your chest is full. So I'll just have a wee clean up here, and then I'll demonstrate the next part or usage of the hopper. Wow, that's weird looking. That is a weird looking block, isn't it? Like a very cool floor. Anyway, let's clear out all this junk. No, don't break my lab. There. So what I've built over here is basically an ore refinery. Now, I've not hooked it all up yet. I'm going to explain the inner workings. First of all, we have a chest up here that's absolutely chock-a-block full of gold and iron. When I connect a hopper to here and a hopper to here, it's going to start pulling out the ore. And the ore goes into the next chest and the next chest, which will then start pouring into these furnaces. Now, I did originally hope that it would just naturally evenly distribute the ore, but it turns out that it naturally goes for the chest that the ore is in. Now the hopper pulls from this chest to this chest, and as far as the hopper is concerned, it looked like it treats this as 2 chests. So anything on the right hand side will be pulled into the right hand hopper, and only will go into the left hand hopper if there is something to stop this hopper from working. So I will show you how I've got around that in a moment. We have all these hoppers should be pulling ore into all these chests, which go into all of these furnaces. I've not tested this, so we'll see what happens, and then they should all end up in here. And I have set it up so that we have a redstone comparator coming out here, going for 15 blocks into this repeater, which will then power the 2 redstone lanterns. So once that chest's full, these 2 lanterns should light up. Now, in order to deal with the issue I just told you about, where the hoppers will only pull the ore into the nearest chest, what I was getting before was these 2 furnaces were on, and the only time that any ore would go into these furnaces was when this hopper's buffer was full. So to get around that, I've built a little redstone circuit here. This is entirely untested. I'll be running it for the first time in this video, and what it does is I've set it up so that it sets out a redstone pulse fairly regularly. So it's just going to fire on and off like this, and the reason for this is I've set it up so that it turns off the first hopper in each circuit on a regular interval. So it's going to turn off this hopper, allowing this one to function. It's going to turn off this hopper, allowing this one to function. It'll turn off this hopper, allowing this one, and this hopper, allowing this one. So that should mean we get a fairly even distribution of ore, at least that's what I'm hoping, which will allow the furnaces to be efficient. And what I want is to have all of that ore being processed by all 6 furnaces fairly quickly. That is the idea, and then the ore will all end up in here. Now of course you're never likely to have this much ore, but if you ever find yourself you've been mining for hours, you just keep dumping the ore, dump the ore, dump the ore, and you want to smelt it all in one go, I can't help you with getting the coal, but this design should hopefully work. So we have our pulse, the pulse is activated. All I need to do is place the hoppers and pray that this thing works. I hope you'll notice also I have my redstone piping that I told you guys about in the previous demonstration over there. So fingers crossed. Oh god, oh yeah, you have to crouch, that's the pain in the ass. You can't do it when you're flying because you sort of float away. Okay, so we have to have a hopper attached to this chest and this chest. And you should see the first. Oh wow! Look at that! Ha ha! It works! Ha! Look! Ah! We've got all the ore. Yeah, yep. It's this works. This is amazing. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. So that is, you could build. I mean, there's more efficient builds. This is a 2-dimensional build for demonstration purposes. There is absolutely no reason why you could not, for example, attach another hopper to a chest over here going out in this direction. You could have a 4-dimensional smelting array that's designed to do nothing but smelt ore with a vengeance. That has really made me happy. It's awesome. I've been playing Volts, trying to, because I really like building systems. I'm sure you can tell I'm quite enthusiastic. I like building systems like this, and Volts has allowed me to build a processing plant. But these hoppers have allowed me to do the same thing here. And just look, oh, it's filling up. It's filling up. Slowly but surely it's smelting all that iron. And oh, that's amazing. I'm so happy right now. That's awesome. Right, so yeah, that has made me a very happy man. And at the end of it, we should have full chests. Now, Notch, if you're watching, what I want next is something that will smelt without the use of coal, because then this thing would be fully automated and it would be godly. So yeah, let's see, is there anything else to do with hoppers? I suppose I just had a thought. I've had an idea that I'm going to do live on this video. So let's see, we've got a little cave through here, that's outside my base. You can see my clock from my previous Minecraft tour before. That's my countdown. Never mind that. What I'm going to do is I am going to... Have I got enough space to dig down 2 blocks? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. I don't care if I wreck my base. This is for demonstration purposes. Haha. See. What if I actually got there something from a really old video? This is my old archery range. So yeah. So let's say that I have a chest here. Make it phase me. And what I want to do is have in fact, no, not a chest, not a chest. No. We have a hopper here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. This has become a slightly different video. I'm sorry guys, I'm sort of been sidetracked. I've just had exciting ideas. Let's see, we'll have a hopper here. Ah, no! So we'll... Okay, I have to stand on the floor. We'll do the hopper piping system. No, that's too high actually. I want that 1 block lower because that's why I did it this way. Doom 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 do 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 doom do do loop doom do loop do doom. Yeah. So we go up through here. Bah! Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal this off. So there you go. You would not know that was there. And there we have the final hopper. Now, if you give me a moment, I'm going to go read the wiki because there's something I need to learn to do. I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I've just had a little educational session and I've learned a few new things. One of the new blocks that we also have is this one, the dropper. Now, despite its name, there is a very good use for it. As I've demonstrated, with the hoppers, you can move blocks down and you can move blocks horizontally along. But there's no way to move them up. How the hell do you move them up? Also, just to give an indication of how long we've been doing this, it's not that far. So I did this quite quickly. So we have a dropper, and if we stand up here, you'll notice that texture-wise, it looks very much like the bottom half of a piston, and it actually behaves in a sort of similar fashion. So I'm going to place this block here and put a button on it, and then fill this up with junk, and whenever we press the button, it will fire out something from its inventory. And it is random, but that's fine, that's what we want. Now if you have a chest, a little chesticle, sitting there entirely empty, press the button, it pulls things in. So that's amazing. Now, I wonder what would happen if you put a hopper on it. Hopper. Oh, that looks so weird. So we have a hopper. Boom. It's probably too quick. I need someone else to press the button. Never mind. That was silliness anyway. But as I've demonstrated, you can now. We have a way of moving things up. So that's awesome. We can have automatic we can have automatic conveyor belts to go anywhere we want. That's feckin' fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dropper right on the end of this. So we'll put it. Yeah, that dropper is going to go down. So we'll put it. Yeah, we will put it here. So here it goes. Now I wonder if I can chain them. That's interesting. Yeah, let's experiment. Let's experiment. So what I'm going to do is this. The only thing is it needs a redstone signal. Okay, that's not a problem. As you saw upstairs, it's not actually that hard to make a redstone signal, and we just need to make a signal that will hit all these blocks. Now, I don't know if you've watched my previous videos, but if you have, you'll know that one of my tricks that I used to do an awful lot is with a redstone torch. If you take a redstone torch here, place it here, it will actually provide power to this block and this one. And if we place a block here, it will provide power to all three blocks. So hopefully this redstone torch, if pulsed, will be enough to trigger all of this craziness. So let's see, we'll just fill in this floor a little temporarily. There. No! No! Don't do that. There. Okay. So no, that has to be open for the trick to work. So what I'm hoping is that when I put something into the bottom there, I'll set up this. Let's see. So we have we need a pulse. So first we need a source for the pulse. So we'll put that here, which is there. So that's the beginning. Then we'll take some redstone coming out of there. So that's the pulse. Begun. Now for the pulse we'll need about probably 4. No, those are comparators. I need repeaters. That's one thing. They do look very, very similar. So we'll just do that, delete that. Right, so we're gonna go bum 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 bum. So we need as much delay built into these repeaters as possible in order to get this to behave the way that we want it to. Yeah, that won't work. I can see the problem with that design. We'll need to go a little bit further out this way, and we'll just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just realizing it might be looking a bit dark because my videos have a tendency to do that. So I'll just get some light. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I will have the repeaters set up with their delays. And then we will do it like this. I will put the torch into there. Do do, and then it will go back like this. So hopefully this will create a pulse. Perfect. We have a ticker. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find the original hopper. Where's the first hopper? There's the first hopper. Okay. So we need to connect all of these. Connect another one. And there we go. So why have I done all this? I'll tell you. I've just built a Minecraft toilet. So we'll just close all this. It has a bit of a disgusting outflow, but there's not much we can do about that, is there? So let's test it. I believe I can hold shift and press Q now to throw everything at once. So no, is it control? Ah, there it goes. So what I should see, I'm hoping, is things coming out of there very soon. Yeah, look at that! Our toilet works! We have an underground pipe system in Minecraft. How feckin' cool is that? Not only so you just drop something in, it goes down, it goes along, under the floor, through all these hoppers, you can still see it working, and then it comes out. Thanks to this little bit of redstone magic, it comes up, it powers all three of these. They have to receive a signal to work, and it fires them out. That is freaking awesome. That is so cool, and that is incredibly useful for adventure maps. Oh, you could use this to pass items between people, and it looks so happy. Look at it. Look at his smiley face. It's amazing. Oh, this is so cool. How are we getting on? This is going to take forever. You know what? Blah, blah, blah. There's not much I can do about it. Really, is it still pulling? Is it? They're all like full. So yeah. Not much. Eventually that will fill, and I will resume the video then, I think. But that is the hopper and the dropper. Oh, they're so good, so good. Ah! Oh, yeah. I will catch you. I'm so happy with this. This is my sewage system. It's just spraying stone turds all over my floor. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a wee moment. Yeah, that's me back. I absolutely did not get incredibly bored waiting for this to finish, and stack the thing. That's entirely natural. Oh, don't ignore this. Yeah, so we're going to see if my little contraption works. Hopefully those lights will light up when the chest is full. Again, it's my first time running it. You can see the sort of redstone wiring behind it. Hopefully that's going to actually do something. Come on. Come on, work. God dang it, work. Work. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Ah, you saw that. Perfect. Just as it filled out, the end done. So now I know it's actually handy, because now you can see this is starting to back up. You can see the hoppers. These act as a good buffer. These will store everything. So you can see it's building up. So if I decide that I want to take this out, it's just going to start filling up again very quickly. And the minute it gets full again, that light's going to turn on. Or should... it's not full, that's why. There we go. So it's very easy to see the light at the side. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing a couple more, as I mentioned. I'm next planning to do a video on, let's see, something very cool, but I'm not in creative mode anymore, so I can't show you the redstone block and the comparator, which can be used in several very cool ways. So I'll catch you guys next video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything else you would like me to do, any tutorials. I love doing Minecraft tutorials, they're a lot of fun. I will catch you guys in my next video. See you later. Thank you for watching.